Well, these gentlemen are like the Swiss Army knives of rock and roll. I could say this for sure about Eric Troyer, and Gordon Townsend is along with him. But Eric, what I found out about Eric, he plays keyboards, he sings, he's a songwriter, he's a guitarist, founding member of ELO Part II. He's a major player along with Gordon in the orchestra, coming to the Robbins Theater on September 24th. Folks, I want to let everybody know right now, this is nothing against tribute bands. This is not a tribute band. This is the real thing. This is the orchestra. This is as close to ELO as you can possibly get. Gentlemen, welcome, and personally, I love the name, just like the band with Robbie and Levon and Garth. This is the orchestra. I love that, man. You know, it's not going to be compared to anybody else.
Yeah, well, that's a good comparison. We'll take that in any day of the week. We're really looking forward to coming out there and playing at the Robbins Theater. We have lots of fans in Ohio, and we're hoping that everybody comes out and gives us a good crowd. That's what we're looking for.
Well, in a nutshell, can you explain, gentlemen, how we got to the name of the orchestra? You've settled on this name, and you guys have a very great touring band together, and it seems like the future is very bright.
Well, so Electric Light Orchestra, Mick Kaminsky was in the original band, and when it kind of folded up in the mid-80s, sorry. And, that's when things kind of slowed down for them. And then in 88, I got a call to help start ELO Part II. So I've been doing it since 88, and Gordon's joined in sometime in the 90s.
Okay.
2000. And during that time, ELO Part II, we just figured that it was time for a change. And we had some minor squabbles with the other band, with the original guys, and but we worked all that stuff out, and we've been touring as the orchestra ever since year 2000.
Let me ask you, Gordon, what's it like to play with this band and continue this tradition?
Sort of like a dream come true, because I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I grew up listening to ELO, so to play these songs every night is truly a thrill, and the band is really good. The singers are great, and we have a really genuinely fun time doing it. And but musically, it's right up my alley. I'm sort of a Ringo guy, so
okay,
it fits right in.
I love Ringo guys, man. You can't go wrong when you're a Ringo guy.
I know, and I love other Ringo guys. I'm like, right on. I love what it sounds like when you do the Ringo thing. You know?
Well, that is a really cool segue there, Gordon, because Eric, you actually played with John Lennon.
That's right. Well, I sang with him on Woman. Yeah, some of his last recordings. I was called in by the producer Jack Douglas, and met John and Yoko, and hung out with him for a couple of days while we worked on vocals for the song Woman. But yeah, that was probably professionally, my professional life. That's got to be the highest point of my professional life. So,
Eric, I just want you to know, as a radio guy, you're giving me goosebumps right now, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was quite a moment, but. You live for that kind of thing, and I had to pinch myself when I was there. And well, when I came back the second day, and John said, "Oh, good morning, Eric," that was like, oh my God, a Beal knows my name.
Give us a nutshell. Why should I buy a ticket? Why should I want to come out and see the orchestra?
Well, we have a solid group of guys. There's a few. Changes that are temporary that are happening right now, but we have some really solid players right down. Well, one of the things that we've tried to do right from the get-go is to try to really recreate the recordings as best that we can. Mm-hmm. So we've been meticulous, and everybody in the band contributes. We all we listen, and we're really careful about putting everything together the way the original recording sounded. So, I think we've got, just top-notch guys. Glenn Burtnick, I don't know whether you know him.
Oh, sure, man. Yeah.
He was in Styx for a few years. And so like I said, we're really careful about, putting this together right. And so that's what we're doing. It's going to sound amazing.
Gordon, do you handle every era of ELO?
Every era? Yeah. Yeah, we do stuff from the first record up until early 80s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to cover the territory. Mostly we're trying to play songs that people are familiar with. So,
yeah.
Evil Woman, Telephone Line, that era is where it's the thickest with hits. And, it's all hits, 21 songs. Pretty much all of them were big hits.
These guys are coming your way, folks, on September 24th at the beautiful Robbins Theater in downtown Warren. They are known as the Orchestra. I just freaking love that, man. Gordon and Eric from the Orchestra bringing the gang in with them. You can get your tickets right now at robbinstheater.com for a Y103 night out. It's going to be very, very cool. Gentlemen, any closing comments?
Just really excited to be there. We've got so many friends and fans in Ohio, and, we're going to hang out with them. And we just want to see them at the theater, and we're just really raring to play a really great show for you guys.
We wish you nothing but the best, and good luck out on tour, and be safe. And we will see you on September 24th.
Thank you so much. Can't wait to get there.